Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Omar from BuyMeAnIPhone.com. Today I have another new case I want to show you. This is a case that was sent to me free for review by Cygnett. And it is the Cygnett Metalicus aluminum case. And so this is a case that works for the iPhone 4 and 4S, any versions you may have. And basically guys, this is an aluminum snap case. And this is a really sharp looking case. I'll just show you the packaging that it comes in. Real simple packaging, nothing too crazy. Just plastic, as you can see here. One thing I will kind of mention to you guys, I know a lot of you guys are kind of eco-friendly, or want these companies to be more green, and it does mention on the back that it is eco-friendly, and that this is made from sugar cane pulp, and it is all recyclable materials, so that's kind of cool. So once you throw this or recycle this stuff, it's going to go to a good place. So just keep that in mind if that's something that is a big deal to you guys. It does include a screen protector, a microfiber cloth here, and a squeegee, I believe, to get those little air bubbles out of there. So that's always nice that companies include that in there. So put the stuff to the side. And here we have the case right now. Oops, sorry about that. And as you can see, it just snaps. This is one of those snap cases that had like a frame style case. A snap to the front and the back. Real slick. The inside here is just plastic. There's no kind of like fabric or anything on there. It does a really good job. It's not going to scratch the back of the phone at all. And it looks really sharp. This case comes in 3 different colors. There's a black aluminum case, this is the silver, and there's more like a gunmetal darker gray case. And they all look really sharp. I really love using this case with my phone. One drawback, we'll get to that in just a second, but overall I really love using this case. It just looks really sharp, look real executive. You know, for those of you that want like a really nice professional looking case on your phone, if you don't want to have a cheap silicone case or anything like that, I would definitely recommend you guys going and checking this out. Really sharp. We met Cygnett at CES in 2012, and really cool people, really cool company. They have a lot of cases that they have actually allowed me to test out, so I'll be doing a couple more reviews of their cases, but I've been really impressed with the quality and the craftsmanship of their stuff. Really good stuff. This retails for $39.99, so it's 40 bucks, pretty reasonably priced, I feel. And let's go give you a walk around to show you the different ports and everything. So as you can see here on the very top, it has the standby switch. There's opener right there, so you can still feel it. You can get to the button really easily. The opener right there is pretty good for headphone jack. Keep in mind that if you have some of the plugs that are a little bit bigger, you may need to use an adapter if it's not one of those smaller recessed plugs. But overall, I think it should be okay. Get to the side here, it's one big opening, so if you do have a Verizon or an AT&T iPhone 4, they'll both work with this, as well as the new iPhone 4S. No, the buttons aren't covered up or anything, it's just one big opening. Kind of like how this has this little black strip on the side. It looks real sharp. So get to the dock connector. Pretty big opening in the middle for the dock connector. If you guys have larger 30-pin connectors that go into there, you shouldn't have a problem at all. I don't think I have any issues with this one. I have some pretty large connectors that I use for like in my vehicle and for some of the chargers that I have, and so I didn't have any issues getting them to fit in there. If you do have larger ones though, keep in mind this doesn't stretch, it doesn't give any of it, so it's either going to fit in there or it's not going to fit at all. And it's not covered up with the microphone or the speaker at all, so those are really pretty open and accessible as well. Get to the front here. Oh, one thing they do include also is a little button. I've been keeping this button on. I've had this on my phone since we went to CES, and I kind of love it. It's like it's like a dome button, as you can see here. It just kind of adds a little more. So instead of being like concave where you press the button in, it sticks out a little bit more, like a belly button almost, I guess you could say. And I kind of like it. It's just the tactile feedback is pretty nice. And they include that with all their cases. So as you can see, there's also a lift, the raised edges right here. So if you do place this face down, it's not going to be touching the glass screen of your iPhone. It's going to be protecting and keeping it off of it a little bit. Get to the back, nice big opening right there, and the flash does not bounce off the edge of this, so a real big opening for the camera, okay? And so I know a lot of you guys usually think when you see these kind of cases that snap to the front and back, you usually think, well, yeah, that's a great, nice looking case, but once you drop it, they're just going to snap apart and the phone's going to pop out of it. I can tell you for a fact that's not going to happen because I actually dropped my phone while I was in here. I'm not sure if you guys can see the corner right there. I dinged it pretty good there in the corner, and it stayed together. Thank God. My phone didn't pop out of it, so I did actually drop this at the grocery store when I got out of the car. I went like, popped off. It was actually in my lap, and as soon as I got up, it hit the ground. Stayed together, no scratches, none. The phone was completely fine, but unfortunately the case took a little bit of a ding there, but not too bad at all. So that's that. So the one negative thing about this case I will have to mention to you guys, and this is a situation that goes with any aluminum case, is it does affect your signal slightly. Right now I have 2 bars in my office. Usually I'll have 3 to 4 bars. So it will affect that quite a bit. whenever you're, depending on what areas you're at. Now for me in San Antonio, we have really great AT&T cellular connection here, so I usually don't have any issues even with the case on my phone. I do know some of you guys, depending on where you live, you may have some issues with that. It may be difficult already without the case on your phone to get good signal. With the case on your phone, there may be some issues. I'll give you a perfect example. When we were in Vegas at our hotel room, I was not able to send text messages while this case was on my phone, and the signal in Vegas is like incredibly bad. I'm not sure why that is, but in the hotel room that we were at in the suite, it was not letting my text messages go through. And then I couldn't figure out what it was, took the case off the phone, and I did get a couple more bars, and I was able to send the text messages. So that is one thing to keep in mind, guys. It is a downfall to aluminum. For whatever reason, it kind of just blocks that signal a little bit. So if you're in an area where you have low signal strength, it may weaken it just a bit. For me here in San Antonio, not really a big issue for me, but like I said, for you guys, it may be the case. So besides that could be a big drawback for a lot of you guys. Besides that, this is an awesome case. I love it a lot. I love the style and look of it. It's really unique. I haven't seen too many other aluminum cases that kind of look like this. It has a really good job of protecting the phone. Like I showed you, I dropped my phone in here and nothing happened at all. Even on scratches, you can't even see any scratches in the back of it. So it's kept its real good finish over time. So $39.99 is the price for this case. You guys can check it out at cygnett.com. That's CYGNETT.com. I'll put the link in the description as well if you want to go to the website. They have a bunch of other cases for the iPhones, iPods, even the new iPad as well. So go check it out, guys. If you have any questions, post them below. I'll do my best to get back to you guys and answer any of those questions you may have. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so at Omar Correa. If you want to follow us on the website, you can do so at Buy Me an iPhone. So I'll see you guys in the next video review.